you guys. I got a topic today on my live. But of course, I will give you guys some time to hop on in. These green things on my eyes is eye patches. I'm at the shower. Y'all know what I do. I come live mostly with no makeup, straight out the shower, fresh and clean. You know what I mean? So what's up, everybody? Let me straighten myself. Because somebody gonna be like, we can't see you. We can't see you. Let's see. Okay, so I'll give y'all some time to come in. I made me some fried chicken. I'm gonna hold you. So yeah. I'll give y'all some time to pop on in so we can talk about the topic that is the title of this live. Now we playing some music in a little while. I'm waiting on my chicken to cool down. So what is up, you guys? Checking in. Since I've started back work, it is so difficult to do 2 lives and a video a week. And I've started back going to the gym, so it's super hard to go to the gym, do 2 lives, work my regular job, and a video a week. And you know, you guys, I'm by myself. You know, I don't have any kids, but you know, I do everything by myself. You know, I still want to spend time with my dog and stuff. So about that workplace life balance, yeah, it's important.
As an 8th generation Hoosier who's defended democracy abroad, I'm ready to protect it here at home.
So like I said, I'm gonna give you guys some time. I'm just gonna chill, be on my other phone, give some people some time. Give y'all about like 30 minutes, hop in. That's when a lot go popping. In about 30 minutes, it be popping. So I'll give you guys some time to hop on in. My name is Ray Bay. If it's your first time popping in, hello, what's good? If you're watching this once I post it, I'm Ray Bay Glam. Please subscribe to my channel. We do a lot over here. We do makeup, we do vlogging, we do fun stuff. We talk about real stuff, real issues, relationship things, family things, mental illness, just things that I feel like need to be addressed amongst our community. So yeah, if you're gonna be a part of that, then hit me up. Hit me up.
Some doubts about your health. Plus, CBS's Nicole Killian from Georgia, where they've smashed early voting records. Rising crime, the brutal rape of a New York jogger. Cooling the housing market. CBS's Lilia Luciano.
I'm just waiting for the housing market to get to like where you can buy a 3-bedroom house for $250 a month.
Tonight, the shortage of a crucial antibiotic for sick kids. Parents nationwide are having trouble filling their children's prescriptions for the popular medicine amoxicillin. CBS's Roxana Saberi on what you can do if your pharmacy runs out. And Eye on America, the Texas cotton crop is facing a crisis due to climate change. CBS's Janet.
And if you haven't, check out my other videos. Like, yeah, I got some other videos. I kind of haven't just did a straight makeup look video in a little minute. So comment below if you want to see some looks. Like, tell me what colors you want to see me do. Or, you know what I'm saying, just like soft matte. You want me to glam it up. Y'all know if you know me, my jam is soft glam, okay? Like, I love me some soft glam. Period. That's just me.
Are bringing out the heavy hitters. President Biden and former Presidents Obama and Trump are hitting the campaign trail and crisscrossing the country in hopes of turning out the vote. The nonpartisan research group Open Secrets says this election is on track to be the most expensive midterms in history, with nearly $17 billion expected to be spent in state and federal races. And with just 5 days to go until the election, more than 33 million voters have already cast their ballots. One of the most closely watched races remains the one in...
I'm watching the news, but I'm not watching it. Like, I feel like people always say, I don't like watching the news, like it's depressing. It just talks about, but that's what's going on with us. So I'm not going to not be in the know because what we know is depressing. King Morgan, hi boo, happy Thursday. What you doing? I'm surprised you're not live playing no game, like low key. But I know y'all was talking about how y'all burnt out on live and stuff, and I can definitely feel that. That's why I decided to make this more like a make my lives like more just comfortable, conversational type. Me just living my regular life, chilling on the couch, talking to y'all. I got a topic today. I wanted to talk about is black men really attracted to our natural hair? And I won't wait until some people get in, but I got some thoughts on it, and yeah, yeah. It's one thing to say what you are, there's another thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. It's different. It's definitely different. But I'm gonna wait till I get my people in here so we can really have a conversation about it because it's needed. It's needed, definitely.
Of a community for almost 14 years, and I made gun violence as really at the center of all of my focus there.
Fetterman, who's recovering from a stroke in May, used a closed captioning device during the interview. With the stenographer.
See, I'm old school. I want to go to this St. Louis Soul Jam. It's gonna have the Whispers, the Stylistics, Enchantment, and the Manhattans. See, if you ain't into old school music, you have no idea who we're talking about. But I love the Stylistics. Like that's like one of my favorite groups. Like you gotta you gotta go to your grandma's house. Play the real music. I'm just saying. I'm an old school head. Woo.
Challenge given somebody that's in recovery after having a stroke. It's also been it's been a challenge for my family as well too.
Like most
This
Democrats,
girl was like, "Dear Daddy, you hurt me the most out of every man that I know."
Blaming them for inflation.
So many
I be
voters
telling
are
people the
frustrated
first person that will break a woman's heart is their father. Especially if you ain't there.
At the grocery store. What do you say to them?
What I would say to them is that you need a senator that is going to push back against corporate greed.
Some Democratic strategists say they doubt President Biden's speech last night, warning about threats to democracy would be welcomed by candidates in tough races.
There's something else at stake. Democracy itself.
But Fetterman told us he welcomed it.
Does his spotlight on democracy help a candidate like you?
Well, absolutely, because really here, Dr. Oz is going to be standing on a stage with.
I hate when it's election time because baby, they be bashing the heck out of each other. It be so funny. Like I'm so tired. They taking over the commercials. Like they, woo, baby. You want to see some white people act a fool? Wait till election time.
Thank you.
They be going in on each other.
Control of the House and Senate is getting most of the headlines. Americans are paying close attention to several key gubernatorial races. In Georgia, it's a rematch of the 2018 election between Republican Governor Brian Kemp and Democratic challenger Stacey Abrams. CBS's Nicole Killian talked to both of them today.
Hey, Riverdale, we got this?
With 5 days and counting,
We got to get the vote out.
it's a high-stakes rematch for Governor Brian Kemp and Democratic challenger Stacey Abrams, with the economy, healthcare, and crime all taking center stage.
She said she would defund the police.
I think he's lied. And he's lied repeatedly. We want law enforcement, but we also want accountability.
We joined both candidates on their campaign buses as they traversed the Peach State, where voter turnout surpassed the 2 million mark today.
Turnout does not disprove suppression. It actually defeats suppression.
Stacey Abrams has been saying how bad our state is when it comes to election laws, and the numbers just don't prove that.
Abortion is another flashpoint in the race. A CBS News battleground tracker found 82% of Democrats say the issue is very important in their vote. The governor pushed back on more restrictions after signing a so-called fetal heartbeat law.
It is not my intention to move the abortion debate any further in Georgia.
So does that mean you're not going to pursue additional restrictions?
That's what I've said multiple times. I've been very clear about that issue. My focus is on the future.
Do you take him at his word?
I believe Brian Kemp intends to expand his prohibition on abortion. I believe he intends to ban access to certain forms of contraception because he said so.
The Senate race has been just as contentious, with Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock and GOP nominee Herschel Walker neck and neck.
He's the liar because he's not the senator he's supposed to be. This is not the difference between right and left. This is the difference between right and wrong.
Even though this race is close, Walker and Warnock are not expected to get much help from the biggest names in their party as President Biden and former President Trump ramp up their campaigning in the coming days. Neither is expected to stop here in Georgia. Nora?
It's interesting, Nicole Killian, thank you so much. And we're going to have full coverage of the 2022 midterm elections Tuesday night. That's starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We hope you'll join us here at CBS News. Right now, just some breaking news out of California. Paul Pelosi, husband of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, was released from the hospital late this afternoon, and he has returned home after being attacked on Friday. Today, federal authorities said the Canadian man accused of attacking Pelosi may be in this country illegally. The Department of Homeland Security said the suspect, 42-year-old David Rapp, may have overstayed his authorized entry into the country in March of 2008. The FDA is sounding the alarm about a shortage of a commonly prescribed antibiotic to treat secondary bacterial infections in children diagnosed with RSV and the flu virus. Cases of RSV are rising in 31 states, putting the antibiotic amoxicillin in high demand. CBS's Roxana Severo has important information that parents need to know.
When Kate Brown tried to get the antibiotic amoxicillin for her 10-year-old daughter's ear infection this week, she was shocked to learn she couldn't.
And I get to the pharmacy and they said, I'm sorry, but we don't have any amoxicillin and really nobody does. So we're
they have an amoxicillin shortage, baby. Look.
Something else. And I was a little nervous.
Look. But y'all don't see, this world is just
Fortunately,
crazy.
an alternative was available.
I'm thankful, but I'm honestly kind of nervous. Like, at what point are we going to run out of the other options?
Antibiotics aren't used to treat viruses, but are often prescribed to treat secondary bacterial infections from viruses like RSV or the flu. Cases of both viruses continue to rise nationwide.
In about 2 minutes, my chicken should be cool enough to dry. I need to eat. I don't like to eat my. I like to eat my food real hot. Like, bro, no.
Or a sinus infection with that, or pneumonia with that, and that's when we need amoxicillin.
CBS News reached out to the two largest U.S. pharmacy chains. CVS stated, "We are working with manufacturers to replenish supply as quickly as possible." And Walgreens said it is still able to meet patients' needs at this time.
Should parents be concerned? Parents shouldn't be concerned because luckily we have many different antibiotics to use, but we do have choices. But I mean, for all intents and purposes, we really would like more amoxicillin on the market. Parents can ask their pediatricians if there are alternatives to amoxicillin. We reached out to the 5 pharmaceutical companies that produce the drug. 2 responded saying they're looking at ways to make more.
Nora? Roxana Severo, thank you. The Federal Reserve raising interest rates is driving up the cost of borrowing money on everything from car loans to home mortgages. Freddie Mac says the 30-year fixed mortgage dropped to 6.95%, but that's still more than double what it was just 1 year ago. And that means on a $400,000 loan, your monthly payments today would be more than $2,600. That's nearly $950 more compared to last year. CBS's Lilia Luciano has tonight's.
What the heck?
Terry Arena just received an offer for her home well below asking price.
What concerns you as a seller?
That there aren't going to be as many people.
Woman admits she light skin ran through. Y'all, you know what? I deserve to be worshipped.
It's been happening all across the country over the last.
Girl, what the heck? I'm sexually liberated. Sexual liberation isn't spreading your vagina everywhere.
To put it on a market.
People are crazy. Like, what does that even mean? I'm sexually liberated. What the hell, y'all?
So why not
Ooh,
try now?
boy.
Even though the interest rates came up.
Their broker, Eric Stutz, says their prices are down. They're still way higher than before the pandemic.
What advice do you give? Sell now?
Killing me.
Great time to sell now, but going forward, the market is definitely trending
Oh,
down.
tonight at 9 p.m., Megan Thee Stallion's gonna be performing on Amazon Prime. You know I'm gonna be watching it, right?
A lot of buyers have either dropped out of the market and are sitting on the sidelines. Some of them are even relocating.
Charlie Doherty at Wells Fargo says it's all by design.
Would you say that the housing market is just inevitable collateral damage to reduce inflation? the Federal Reserve is cognizant of what's happening in the housing market, but they're willing to let the housing market go under a correction if that means inflation is going to come down.
Which means more cooling on a once hot housing market. Lydia Luciano, CBS News, Baldwin, New York.
And there's shocking news tonight from New York City. Police say a man wanted for several sexual assaults was arrested today, hours after a woman was raped while jogging this morning on the city's west side. Investigators say the 28-year-old suspect was caught using the victim's
I love that song.
shortly after he choked the 43-year-old woman and then raped and robbed her. The suspect was wanted for at least 2 other attacks on women this year. The FBI is warning tonight of a credible broad threat to synagogues in New Jersey. The state's governor says he's working with law enforcement to make sure houses of worship are protected. It comes amid a wave of anti-Semitism in the U.S. We get the latest from CBS's Michael George.
I'm a light. I'm a beacon of light.
Tonight, Kyrie Irving on the defensive again.
I cannot be anti-Semitic if I know where I come from.
Speaking to reporters today, the
I don't know how to feel about the Kyrie Irving
situation.
situation.
Posting a link to an anti-Semitic film which denies the Holocaust and falsely blames Jews for slavery.
You guys are asking me, respectfully, to speak on something that was a documentary that I had nothing to do with. I didn't make it. Just because I posted a documentary doesn't mean I'm anti-Semitic.
On Wednesday, the Nets announced the team and Irving would each donate $500,000 to anti-hate groups. But so far,
Let me go see my chicken ready. Cause look, I be having to eat before 8 o'clock. Like, I don't know how people do it. Like, eating late, too late for me, just don't sit right in my spirit. So I'm gonna grab my chicken right here.
The vile and harmful content contained in
Burning in a hopeless
controversy, Irving has promoted conspiracy theories
Call me when it comes to
millions of
me.
followers. Because of the influence he has, the platform he has.
Y'all know I got some honey mustard on the side and some sweet tea, right? Chicken.
What's in this movie or
Homemade. I mean, that's nothing special, but for some people, it's. Look, my dog is, baby, this chicken ain't for you. This is for your mama. Mama.
After just a few minutes.
Michael George,
This
thank
is
you.
my dinner.
As
Just
the
straight up
harvest season gets underway
chicken.
across Texas, many
It's gonna be
tractors
good
and
too.
other
It's
farm
probably still
equipment
hot.
are
It's a little
saying
hot.
idle this year due to climate change, threatening the $7 billion industry. In tonight's
You need to start seasoning your flour.
and takes a look how one bad crop can impact
I see
the
some
flavor
people
of
fry
cotton.
chicken
This is what
and they don't season their flour. I be like, ooh, it's a season.
When is the last time
Season your flour, bro.
that the cotton crop has been this decimated?
Never has it ever been this bad.
Ricky Yantis is a 4th-generation farmer in West Texas, the region producing more than a third of the nation's cotton. Of his 6,000 acres, there are healthy plants on just 168 of them. Less than 3% of
It's
the
so
land.
good.
Where our harvest nearly
I love
normally
chicken.
lasts a month and a half. It'll last a day.
A day,
A day.
extreme drought, and a sustained summer heat wave have taken an unprecedented toll.
Have you ever had this much unplanted?
Never.
Farmers like Yantis had to plow fields without irrigation because plants were burning up. Statewide, almost 70% of cotton crops were similarly abandoned. Economists predicting a $2 billion hit to Texas.
Most of these towns.
Y'all hear that?
75.
That little Fashion Nova dress that's $20 gonna be $40 because we ain't got no
So when
cotton.
it goes away, it has a huge impact on rural communities.
Texas Tech agricultural economist Darren Hudson says crop insurance will help only farmers. Elsewhere, thousands of jobs will be affected, from truckers who drive cotton to small-town restaurants and groceries where workers spend paychecks, to cotton gins, normally running around the clock, now eerily quiet.
How many bales will you see this year?
20,000.
In a normal year?
100,000.
Gin operator Val Roberson says he'll hire fewer workers. Experts say with less cotton available, we'll all pay more.
Oh, Lord. I'm telling you, I stay away from the dresses. Stay away from Fashion Nova. If it's to be taxing.
Absolutely. It ripples to the entire economy.
A mean season for cotton crops and impact far beyond the field. For Eye on America, Janet Shamlian, Lubbock, Texas.
U.S. diplomats in Russia had a rare meeting today with jailed WNBA star Brittany Griner. We're gonna have that story when we return.
Yeah, she needs to get up. I don't know, man. I'm just so sad.
America segment is sponsored by United Healthcare Medicare plans.
That's ridiculous.
Medicare with more.
I was always the competitive one in our family, until my sister signed up for United Healthcare Medicare Advantage.
Wow.
Now she's got a whole team to help her get the most out of her plan.
Wow.
With coverage that's better than ever for dental, vision, prescription drugs, and more.
Advantage me.
Can't wait till I turn 65.
AARP Medicare Advantage plans, only from United Healthcare. Take advantage now at uhc.com/Medicare.
Still having bladder leaks? Find a bladder specialist who can talk to you about Axonics therapy. It's not a drug, and it can give you lasting
Oh, so
relief,
good.
like it did for me. Get started at findrealrelief.com. It's time to get your life back.
When it's go time, I don't let constipation stop me.
New great tasting Dulcolax Chewy Fruit Bites work naturally with the water in your body in as little as 30 minutes, so you can go fast, go gently, and go on with life. New Dulcolax Chewy Fruit Bites put you comfortably in control.
How can you be sure you're getting the right deal?
I have to talk to my bestie. This one's like your last boyfriend. It's got issues.
For the right used car, just say, show me the Carfax value. You'll get the most reasonable price based on the vehicle's accident history. Shop at the all-new Carfax.com.
Lieutenant Tom Hubner, Judge Brown. Phoenix of praising devotion. Glenn Powell and Jonathan.
It be the breading for me.
Their performances deliver an emotional punch that will leave your heart beating. What do you need to do? Just be all in, man. That was pretty good. That's good. Devotion at PG-13 in theaters November 23rd.
Okay, everyone, our mission is complete balanced nutrition. Together, we support immune function, supply fuel for immune cells, and sustain tissue health.
Ensure with 25 vitamins and minerals, and Ensure Complete with 30 grams of protein.
Are you okay?
Oh, it's just a cold. If you have high blood pressure, a cold is not just a cold. Coracetin is the #1 doctor-recommended cold and flu brand, specially designed for people with high blood pressure. Be there for life's best moments. Trust Coracetin.
This is Antonelli's Cheese Shop, and we're the Antonellis.
Girl, you can't eat none of my fried chicken. God, my dog just be acting like, you know, those homeless dogs. They ain't got no.
Adapts to our business needs.
Hello, my friend. How we doing? Girl, we doing good. I'm making some fried chicken. Stuff in my face.
WNBA star Brittany Griner. The State Department says
How you doing, girl?
firsthand Griner's tenacity and
I'm
perseverance.
tired,
The White House says Griner is doing as well as
but
people expected in
the show must go on.
and is exploring new
I told y'all one of my goals is to go live
She's been
twice a
detained
week.
in Russia since February. Is
Mhm.
now serving a 9-year sentence for drug possession.
They didn't let Brittany Griner go, bro.
Chinese space rocket.
I'm going
is
home.
hurtling
I
towards
realized
Earth.
oh, I appreciate that, girl. How's your day been?
The most convenient solution to lingering odors in any small space. No batteries and no outlets needed. With one firm push, Small Spaces gives you 45 days.
Look, you better get none of my chicken, bro.
Easily
Come on,
tackle
now.
odors anywhere. 3 Small Spaces.
You, Cameron? The internet is telling me a million different ways I should be trading. Look.
What's up, my trade dogs? You should be listening to me. You want to be bigger like me? You want to trust me on this?
Malachite crystals.
Wow. Yeah.
It's time to take control of your investing education. Cut through the noise with best-in-class education resources that match your preferred style of learning. Learn your way, not yours. TD Ameritrade, where smart investors get smarter.
At SimpliSafe, we designed the #1 rated home security system powered by 24/7 professional monitoring for half the cost of
I didn't get all
traditional
this
home
bread. I
security.
feel the bread is
So
so
we stay safe
good.
for less than an hour a day. There's no safe like
I can't be the
SimpliSafe.
only person that seasons my flour when I fry chicken. Cause that be, ooh,
Your day
heat.
is full of reminders of your
Heat,
condition.
heat.
Never knowing, always wondering. You weren't made for use.
I don't break my food.
That focus Entivio is.
I always put the egg wash, dough bread again. It's so good.
From entering the body.
Mm.
Infusion and serious allergic reactions can happen.
The other day I made a famous bowl with like my chicken and my mashed potatoes and corn. I made my own gravy.
Unlikely, a risk
Woo!
of TML, a rare, serious, potentially fatal brain
Buzzing.
infection cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor if you
Oh,
have
what
an
happened?
infection, experience frequent infections.
What, little girl?
Symptoms or
Damn.
symptoms. Liver problems can occur with Entyvio.
I swear,
In
y'all.
clinical trials, Entyvio helped many
You got a
people
dog or a
achieve
kid, because they
long-term
damn near the same when it comes to
remission.
having your own food.
Doctor about
Don't be licking your lips. Can't have none to yourself.
Well, that's the thing about trade, you see.
I be calling my dog, Duchess, 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 Duchess. She don't hear nothing. I opened up a bag from 3 miles away. She stopped everything she doing.
Here's how we tell chestnuts don't talk.
Geico, your claims team is here
That's
for you
what's
24/7.
Nate Burleson talks to voters in Georgia who could help
So I wanted to see what y'all think. I made a topic on my live. Do you think black men like our natural hair?
Price, place, and anyone?
Living with sickle cell disease is torture.
I can tell you my experience.
Everyday tasks can be filled with pain. I'm one out of every 365 African Americans who have sickle cell disease. You can't see your pain, but please believe it.
Well, this is terrifying. A 46,000-pound chunk of Chinese space junk is expected to hurl into the Earth's atmosphere on Friday. It's China's powerful rocket, the Long March 5B, that was used on Monday to launch part of
Just the only way from my plate. I know some.
Now it's flying back towards Earth at about
Quit licking stuff.
It's expected to mostly burn up when it hits the atmosphere. So scientists say your chances of getting struck by debris are minuscule, about 6 in 10 trillion. Here's some slightly better odds, though. You're actually more than 5,000.
The jackpot.
To hit Saturday night's power.
Does anybody play the lottery? I don't be gambling my money. I work too hard.
That's the third
But it'd be real nice.
The cash payout is nearly $746 million.
I'm just saying.
That's
It'd be real
before
nice.
taxes. And we'll be right back with Pope Francis.
So I'm gonna go ahead and start talking about the topic that I put on
Discover the power of 3.
No.
Ozempic Trizone.
the title of this video. I can't talk. I'll be having brain fog because I just be doing so much during the day.
Ozempic provides power.
Do black men actually like our natural hair? I want to say yes and no. Mostly no. My experience is texturism, length, and accessibility when it comes to hair, our natural hair. When I have my wigs on, or like when my hair is straight, baby, I go outside with a bust down, 30-inch bust down, or just like, you know what I'm saying, maybe some braids. Braids would do it too, because men like braids. Yeah, it's low maintenance. They can, you know, flat, they can pull on and yank on and all that crap. That's when I get the most attention. Like somebody would, like an older guy, like somebody in their 40s and 50s, typically hit me up, and I do like older men, so I mean it don't bother me, you know. But people my age, or you know, well, I want to say some younger people, but they typically go like when you go out to a club or something, or go out to a bar, they typically go for the women that has their hair straight, or the wigs. You know what I'm saying? The wigs that they complain about us wearing. That's what they go for, though. You know what I'm saying? They go for, you know, the bust down, black wig or different color wigs, all that stuff. But, you know, now everybody into the 90s hairstyle because people just can't let the 90s be. And that's what it is. A girl! Come here. Come here. Fat self. All you want is chicken. All I want is your chicken. I did not want to talk to you.
Zero commission trade.
They can see you, your little head.
And a commitment to get you the best
So yeah, like my experience with black men and hair, they say that they want a natural woman, but when you look on social media and things that they share and who they talk to or who they approach in the parties and clubs or just like anywhere, like going to the gas station, going to the mall, it's the girls with their body done, or sometimes a lot of men don't care about that. Like, we used to have a nice body, honestly. The ones with the nice bodies, or nowadays they do. I had a dude tell me the other day, today, I said, that girl, she was pretty. He was like, yeah, she all right, but she need a BBL. I'm like, dang, even the men is like women needing BBLs and stuff, which is so strange to me, because don't nobody need a BBL. Like, people want that stuff because of really what men go for. Like, for him to even say that just shows the state of men's mindsets now. Like, and these women are going for it. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad. But yeah, back to the hair though. I get the most attention when I have a wig on, or my hair is straight, or when I have braids. Like I said, honorable mention for the braids. That's when I get the most attention. When my hair is natural like this, it's the older men that are attracted to me, like 50s, 40s, you know, around that era. They will actually come up to me and say, I like your hair. Your hair is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But these, 20-something, 30-something year olds, they say they want a natural woman, but that's not who they be picking. That's my experience. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what they glorify. They glorify the half-naked girl with the botched body and the wig, the fake nails, fake eyelashes. And they complain about women wearing wigs, fake hair, fake eyelashes. So it's like, that's why I say, ladies, you gotta do stuff for yourself, because these men don't know what they want. They don't. And so that's just my experience with it. I find it very awkward. And odd, but they don't really care for our natural hair that much. My experience, that's me. That me. So I'm gonna let y'all chime in and share your experiences. Y'all know everything is different. Oh, Jay Prince speaks after the following of Takeoff's passing. Jay Prince speaks after following Takeoff passing. The Prince family would like to send our condolences to the family and friends of the beautiful Takeoff, the Houstonians and families around the world. This one breaks my heart because Takeoff was a brother, a son, a role model, and a God-loving human being. Grief is the price of love, a bill people from across the globe are paying right now as we mourn this loss. I've been knowing Takeoff, Quavo, and Offset for many years, and there has been nothing but mutual love for one another, and that ain't ever going to change where we are concerned. As I appreciate human as we are concerned. This shouldn't have happened. This shouldn't have never happened in our city. This should not have happened. This should not have been recorded, and it's damn sure should be circulating across social media for family, friends, and fans to see. As I write this, I'm angry about the lack of love and respect we have for another as a race, which keeps bringing us back to the same tragic place of black-on-black killing.
The whole idea behind anything can happen Thursday is to get out of
Keep
this
going.
rut we've been in.
Black killing. They say Satan is the author of confusion, and right now there are a lot of lies and false narratives being spread by media whores. I consider myself a man that's quick to listen and slow to speak. Therefore, to whoever is responsible for putting that bullet in my little nephew's head, let it be known that you can't hide behind me, beside me, or anywhere near me, because I don't tolerate dumb shit. I speak these words not knowing whose bullet is responsible for his death. But that being said, the root of this tragedy is foolishness and has to be owned by a fool. I will sum this up by saying, a gun is in the hands of any human that closes his eyes to shoot and does not have the proper skills of operating that gun. It's dangerous, and the results usually end with an innocent people who has nothing to do with the altercation being shot or killed. to the homies in Georgia and around the world that got love for Takeoff like we do, know this. Let's change the narrative in our culture by putting an end to every argument or disagreement resulting in violence. It's okay to live and let's see another day. Rest in peace, Takeoff. Okay, that's from Jay Prince himself. That's from Jay Prince. So he didn't. Somebody, one of y'all done pissed him off. One of y'all done pissed Jay Prince off.
By changing the formula to use the number of single women in Los Angeles, the number of those who might find us attractive.
Is Jay Prince old? Like, am I tripping?
Wolowitz coefficient. The Wolowitz coefficient? Neediness times dress size squared. Crunching the numbers, I come up with a conservative 5,812 potential sex partners within a 40-mile radius. You're joking. I'm a horny engineer, Leonard. I never joke about math or sex. But what are you waiting for? Let's bounce, bitches! Oh, you're right. It's anything can happen Thursday. Let's hit the clubs and meet hot women. Here we go. Lock up your daughters. We're gonna hit it and quit it.
Yeah, I love the Big Bang Theory. This is so sad reading the comments.
Or we could finish eating and go to the comic book store. Also a good plan.
They're saying, yeah. Oh, Jesus. They're saying, yeah, so ask your kids how they let it happen. He needs to be asking his son who did it and get his people on that shit and get justice for Takeoff. He deserves that. But y'all responsible for Takeoff being gone. Side-eyeing this whole situation. They know what happened. Bullshit. I know bullshit when I see it. Sir, we don't want to hear it. Wasn't he under their care in Houston? Didn't they check in? It was a private party, meaning almost everybody knew everybody there. Niggas know who did it. Nah, the way his son walked over that man's body isn't sitting right in my spirit. I gotta watch it now because this is crazy. He only saying all that because people saying his son has something to do with it. Shaking my head, rip Takeoff. Sounds like a whole lot of BS, sir. I don't like that. Here's the thing, though. Whether it's BS or not, like, here's the thing with people. Y'all, we gotta stop becoming Inspector Gadgets for situations that we don't know too much about. We only know what they tell us, first of all. Like, it always amazes me how we are more invested in strangers' situations than the own situation in our household. Like, I get it, it's hurtful. I'm hurt. I almost cried, like, honestly. But nothing we can do, there's nothing we can do to bring him back. And that's a sad reality. There's nothing like oh, and what if so-and-so wasn't there? What if this person was doing this? Or what who was watching who? At the end of the day, we can't change it. But we can change this gun violence stuff that y'all still don't want to change. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all ready to ride and take another life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's an issue.
Feeble attempts at humor featuring talking babies and anthropomorphized pets, found traditionally in the optimistically named funny pages.
Leonard, could you pick me up a few comics for my nephew's birthday?
Sure, what is he like?
I don't know, he's 13. Just pick out anything.
Just pick out anything. Or maybe at the same time we can pick out a new suit for him without knowing his size, or pick out his career for him without knowing his aptitude, or pick out a new breakfast cereal without knowing his fiber requirements. Or his feelings about little marshmallows.
Spider-Man, get him Spider-Man.
Amazing Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, The Marvelous Adventures of Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2099.
Leonard?
You know this can go on all night. Why don't you just come with us?
Oh, that's what I was trying to avoid.
Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming the Savage Fenty show. I know there's gonna be a vibe. I know it's gonna be a vibe.
Cute little store. Everybody's staring at me.
Don't worry, they're more scared of you than you are of them.
Unlikely. Here, what about this one for my nephew?
A superb choice.
Oh, great.
Yeah, provided he has already read Infinite Crisis and 52 and is familiar with the reestablishment of the DC multiverse.
What's a multiverse?
Get her out of here. Come on, I'll help you get something. That's right, she's with us.
Guys like that are so pathetic.
Tell me about it.
Ooh, look, a new Batman belt buckle.
Oh, hey, Leonard. I help you find something?
Oh, hey, Stuart, this is Penny. She's just...
Why John Legend got something to do with Kanye West? Like, why he got something to say? Like, I mean, he been lost so much respect in the black community, honestly. And I don't really know where he fell off at. But we don't mess with you like that, John Legend. So he just trying to make a comment about something that's relevant to us, like Kanye West, because I think that he just wants to be relevant. But then we ain't checking for you. Holla, holla, holla. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm boys. Oh no, it's my fault. 'Cause I can't afford you. That's when we used to mess with you, John Legend. That's when we used to mess with you. Girl, come on up here. If you gonna come up here, I ain't got time to be playing. Ooh, are you okay? You almost fell. You almost fell, little girl.
Let it go, Sheldon. Why should I let it go? I saw it first. Yes, but I saw it from the front. What a far less impressive feat. Oh, come on. I need this for my Batman collection. I need it for my Robin collection. Rock, paper, scissors, spot. Why would I gamble? It's mine. Let go. You let go. You. Yes, he won't let go of my comic book. It's my comic book. Leonard, we need a ruling. Cut it in half. Oh, hello again.
Hi. What would you recommend as a present for a 13-year-old boy?
13-year-old girl. But if you're dead set on a comic book, try this.
Oh, Hellblazer. What's this about?
A morally ambiguous confidence man who smokes, has lung cancer, and is tormented by the spirits of the undead.
Well, if that doesn't make me the favorite aunt, I don't know what will. Is this me?
Depends. Do you like it?
Wow, it's really good.
Yes, that's you.
That's so sweet. But what if I didn't like it?
It'd still be you, but I'd feel like an idiot.
I don't believe it. Stuart's putting the moves on Penny.
I have got to learn how to draw. Once again, defeated by your own prurient interests. Guys, have you seen Stuart all up in Benny's business over there?
Nobody's up in anybody's business. Let's just buy our stuff and go.
Okay, you've got my number. Now give me the picture.
Well, you drive a hard bargain. But here.
All right. So just give me a call.
Well, so, Leonard, how are you enjoying Anything Can Happen Thursday?
Duchess, baby, you not getting my chicken. Chicken and bread.
Thank you, Howard Ham-Fisted Wallowitz. Did you just shut the TV off in the middle of the classic Deep Space Nine, Star Trek, the original series, Trouble with Tribble's crossover episode?
Apparently so.
Baby.
Are you ill? Alright. But is it fair to say that you're experiencing some sort of emotional turmoil over the events involving Penny earlier this
Now
week?
John Legend's stuck in my head.
When did you pick up on that? A moment ago, when you turned off the TV in the middle of the classic Deep Space Nine, Star Trek, the original series, Trouble with Tribble's crossover episode. Would you like some advice?
Sure, why not?
Well, then this is
I love the
perfect
Big
time to
Bang
launch a
Theory,
blog
y'all.
with a
Like,
direct
I know
concept
that they're not, of course, filming new episodes. So I would gladly sit here and watch the old ones because it is just
No, I don't need any
my
insights.
vibe.
I just want to know why Penny's more interested in Stuart than me. We're practically the same guy.
Oh, I disagree. You know, Stuart is taller, artistic, self-employed, and most significantly, he gets 45% of the profits.
You're right, I really should be asking strangers on the internet.
My original point. Chinese food, vintage video games. After the nightmare of anything can happen Thursday, this is Friday night the way it was meant to be.
Who's up for Sheldon Free Saturday?
Hey guys.
And Stuart? Hey, Stuart.
So what are you kids up to?
Stuart has a piece in an art show that's opening tonight.
And you guys are going together. Great.
It is great. Really great. Freaking awesome. When are you guys going?
It's Friday night. That means Chinese food and vintage video games, right?
Vintage doesn't even begin to describe. What we are playing tonight, we are playing the classic 1980 interactive text adventure, Zork. It's the buggy beta version.
Wow, Zork. Well, you guys have fun.
Yeah.
See you guys. See you, Stuart.
Hey, Howard,
Yes?
take me to a bar with women.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just go inside and slip off my underwear.
Why? If I get lucky, I don't want to be caught in my Aquaman briefs.
Let's go.
Number 5. Chanel.
Yeah, I'm over here texting, my bad.
At Macy's, the fragrance destination.
We are running out of time, so I will handle the talking.
Right, I was born to just listen and smile.
Not one word.
Everybody's talking
Has he seen us?
about So Help Me Todd.
They're trying to scare us, but we don't scare.
Must be nice to be perfect.
It's exhausting.
A new So Help Me Todd tonight after Ghosts on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. You have a lot to look forward to when you've reached Medicare age. Outdoor fun, road trips, nights on the town, all made possible with an MD-Wise Medicare Advantage plan. MD-Wise Medicare is your choice for value, with no deductibles, no primary care copay, and all-in-one Medicare Advantage plans, with $0 premiums that can help you save more. MD-Wise Medicare plans include access to an extensive network of doctors, hospitals, and pharmacies, an out-of-pocket yearly maximum that makes life more predictable, plus dental, hearing, transportation to and from medical appointments, and even a fitness membership allowance. You can trust MD-Wise Medicare to help you choose a plan that fits your life, so you can look forward to more celebrations, more adventures, and more of the things you love. Call the number shown and let our Medicare experts match you to the right coverage for your budget. And do it now, because the
I'm thinking, I'm talking to my friend because I'm supposed to go to this biscuits and grits party tomorrow, but there's also going to be like a takeoff beat auction tomorrow, and that's gonna be a vibe. And he's telling me there's gonna be like some heavy hitters in there, and I want to go and just hang out and just be a part of the scene. But I don't know which one I should do. Biscuit and grits.
He contacted Senator Todd Young for help, and Todd
This
Young
gonna be lit though. I'm not
helped
gonna
his
hold
fellow hero
you.
complete his final mission, because a grateful nation will never forget his sacrifice.
I'm Todd Young, and I approve this message.
Ryan Mears has failed to keep us safe. After a man violently attacked his fiancée with a hammer, he was allowed back on the streets. He killed her only days later. And Mears didn't use the red flag law against
Dang,
the
what?
facility shooter. The consequence, 8 dead. Ryan Mears' record of failure is shameful, and he puts us all at risk. Cindy
Why would y'all? His wife got attacked, and then a couple days later he killed the man that attacked her. Came back and killed her. Why would y'all use that against him? Like, That's terrible to even talk about.
Simple to sell your property fast for cash on the date you
Why would y'all do that? Like that's whack, bro. That is so whack. I'm telling these politicians, bad. Whenever they get up here talking about each other cutthroat, so I'm like, bro, I don't trust you. Because here's the thing, these politicians, Democrat or Republican, they have more in common together than we do because they're in a different tax bracket. So yeah, they'll say things that appeals to us and all that stuff. At the end of the day, they don't care because at the end of the day, if gas prices go up some more, they can afford it. If healthcare goes up some more, they can afford it. If the housing market goes up, they got a house already. We're paying for it because the tax dollars pays for the government officials. You know what I'm saying? So at the end, I don't trust none of them. All of them be partying together. All of them be, you know what I'm saying, lying and crying, lying behind. You know what I'm saying? But they be getting up here bashing each other, bro. Like all it does is just makes me look like, okay, that's somebody you mess with. That's somebody that you know, and you throwing them on the bus. Like, bro, like what makes you think? What makes me think that you would protect little old me? You know.
Congress will protect our elections, ensure they're free from fraud, and stand up to DC, protecting serving Hoosiers. Diego Morales for Secretary of State.
God, I love Big Bang Theory. They at the bar now. That's crazy.
here with that guy drinking a grasshopper with a little umbrella. I'll have a chocolate martini. Again? Come on, you know I can't talk to women unless I'm lit up like the Hindu festival of Diwali. Look, there are plenty of bars in Los Angeles where you can order grasshoppers and chocolate martinis, but you wouldn't have to because there are no women in them. Gotcha. I'll have a brandy Alexander. Alright, the Three Musketeers just became the dynamic duo. Should we talk to some of these women? No, way too early in the night for that. See, first we let the lawyers and the jocks thin the herd, and then we go after the weak and the old and the lame. That's your system? That's my system.
When did you share a live video?
She's mine.
I didn't even know he shared a live video. TikTok don't be telling me stuff.
Yeah, it would have been nicer if you hadn't touched all the cheese.
You're kind of early. Do you want to maybe come in for some coffee or something?
Oh, jeez. A little late for coffee, is it?
Oh, you think coffee means coffee? That is so sweet. Come on, I think I have decaf.
Oh, good. Stuart, I thought I heard your voice. Do you have a moment? Yeah, I guess.
Sheldon, we're a little busy here. So.
What are you doing? We're having coffee. Isn't it a little late for coffee? It's okay. She thinks she has decaf. What's up? I've spent the last 3 hours in an online debate in the DC Comics Batman chat room, and I need your help. Oh, yeah. Those guys can be very stubborn. What's the topic? I am asserting, in the event that Batman's death proves permanent, the original Robin, Dick Grayson, is the logical successor to the Batcowl. Ooh, Sheldon, I'm afraid you couldn't be more wrong.
Sheldon being wrong, baby.
More wrong? Wrong is an absolute state, not subject to gradation. Of course it is. It's a little wrong to say a tomato is a vegetable. It's very wrong to say it's a suspension bridge. But returning to the original issue, Dick Grayson became Nightwing, a superhero in his own right. Batman 2 has to be the second Robin, Jason Todd. It has to be. Has to be. I hope you're being deliberately provocative.
I found the decaf.
Oh, great. Yeah, herbal tea for me, please.
Maki, Alexander me. How about those two?
Nah, they're eating peanuts. My allergies, one kiss would put me in Cedars-Sinai for a week.
What about the ones in the corner?
Possible, very possible.
You want the one in the whiplash collar or the one that keeps blinking? I think Blinky's cute. Wait, so we just go over there? No, we have a little prep work to do. Put this in your mouth. We walk past them, you stumble a bit. I say, sorry, my friend's had a little too much. And then I start to pull it out of your mouth.
What?
It's fun. Get it? They're laughing. Get them up to about a 0.15 blood alcohol level and tell them we're millionaires. What else you got? Depends. Are you willing to sit on my lap and pretend to be a ventriloquist dummy? No. I can't sit on your lap. You don't know the routine. I'm sorry, but you're obviously stuck in a pre-zero-hour DC universe. Of course I am. Removing Joe Chill is the killer of Batman's parents effectively deprived him of his raison d'etre. Okay, you can throw all the French around you want. It doesn't make you right.
Au contraire.
Plus, you're forgetting that the Infinite Crisis storyline restored Joe Chill to the Batman mythology.
I am forgetting nothing, and I resent your tone.
Okay. Look, Sheldon, it's late. I've got to get some sleep.
So I win.
No, I'm tired.
So I win.
Fine, you win.
Darn tootin' I win.
Penny, I really had a terrific time. Penny?
No, don't make her. She'll maul you like a rabid Wolverine.
You know, I don't think that was decaf. Wait, is this your card or isn't it? Trust me, this is the card. I thought you were good at this. You're always talking about how you go to bars and meet women. I do, all the time. Well, what happened? Been sitting here all night. The longest conversation you've had with a woman was when your mom called. Well, you're just gonna make me come out and say it, aren't you? Say what? You're weighing me down. I'm a falcon who hunts better solo. Fine. I'll sit here, you take flight and hunt. Don't be ridiculous. You can't just tell a falcon when to hunt. Actually, you can. There's a whole sport built around it. Falconry. Shut up. Let's just get food for Polly and go. Lucky bastard. It's gotta be that stupid accent of his.
Are y'all buying these meet and greet tickets for Bow Wow? I would love to see this. How much this is.
Okay, I'm stumped.
After an accident, you can feel overwhelmed and alone. Team Green Law works for you, guiding you to the recovery you deserve, using a personal approach that shows they're truly with you. Team Green Law Personal Injury Attorneys. For you, with you.
Kyle Walker has been looking out for us, doing everything he can to make our communities safer, our schools better, and our economy stronger. Kyle Walker's working to end the pain of Biden's inflation with policies that reduce the cost of living for families. Because from funding the police to cutting taxes to balancing budgets, what matters to us matters to him. But the best part about Kyle Walker is that he's just getting started.
Ryan Mears has failed to keep us safe. After a man violently
Oh my
attacked his
goodness,
fiancée
Kelly
in
Rowland
Denver,
looks so
he was
pretty.
allowed back in the streets. He killed her only days later. And Mears didn't use the red flag law against the infamous FedEx facility shooter. The consequence, 8 dead. Ryan Mears' record of failure is shameful, and he puts us all at risk. Cindy Carrasco, endorsed by police, the law and order choice for Marion County prosecutor.
Do you have a house you've been thinking about selling, but don't want to deal with the hassles of making costly updates and repairs?
Avoid unreliable buyers. Pay an expensive commission. Close when you want, take what you want, and we clean up the rest.
Just go to fastcashindeed.com.
Yeah, that's tomorrow, and then
Kayla has a few dings on her credit report, but here she is, squealing like fresh tires in a brand new parking garage. You see, Kayla just used a portion of her future tax refund to finance a car.
Grits.
Because Byrider looked at factors beyond her credit score to help her get approved. Right now at Byrider's early tax event, you'll find flexible payment options on quality vehicles. Plus, bring in your pay stub for a free tax refund estimate.
The holiday shopping event of the season.
What's
The
that,
Christmas
Laura?
Gift and Hobby Show, November 9th through 13th at the Indiana State Fairgrounds and Event Center. Shop hundreds of booths and find the latest trends in apparel,
Grits and
decor, seasonal
biscuits.
gifts, and more. Enjoy the
Grits and
enormous live Christmas
biscuits.
tree with thousands of festive lights and decorations. And don't forget to stop and snap a selfie with Santa. For one-of-a-kind gifts for everyone on your list, shop the Christmas Gift and Hobby Show, November 9th through 13th. Buy tickets early and save at ChristmasGiftandHobbyShow.com.
My father. Take a look. It looks fun. Hmm.
At Force Your Home, get 0% financing on your new flooring. Take it home with you or get it installed in 2 weeks or less. Guaranteed. Over 1,200 styles in stock.
I think I may be able to do both.
Midwest at the lowest prices. Force Your Home. That's who.
Your vote, the very foundation of our republic. A power wielded on Main Street, your street, where you vote. That's where News Nation lives, reporting from communities large and small, with journalists who live there, your neighbors, covering the issues which, on a Tuesday night in November, will decide what comes next in the greatest nation in the world.
Mr. World knows when you need new eyeglasses, you don't want to deal with any curveballs. That's why Eyeglass World brings the heat with lightning fast service. Other places have long waits up their sleeves, but Eyeglass World has in-store labs to make the waiting disappear. So you can get custom-made glasses the same day. Plus, you can get 2 pairs for $89. So schedule your eye exam online today at eyeglassworld.com, the world's best way to buy glasses.
At Force Your Home, get 2 rooms of carpet with pad for only $5.99. And get it installed in 2 weeks or less. Guaranteed. Over 1,200 styles in stock. Who has the largest selection of flooring in the Midwest at the lowest prices? Force Your Home. That's who.
Previously on Young Sheldon.
Guess what? I'm buying a laundromat.
So, there's a secret back room at the laundromat where you can. Give me a sense of how illegal this is.
Who says it's illegal?
Why is it a secret?
Okay, it's illegal.
What do you know about these backroom slot machine places? We look the other way.
What's going on?
Are you Connie Tucker?
Who sucks?
In astronomy, a syzygy is a rare event when 3 or more celestial bodies line up. You may also know it as the stars aligning, which was probably coined by someone who couldn't spell syzygy. If you want to win Scrabble, remember this bad boy. My father's idea of the stars aligning was having the house completely to himself. I was at school, Missy was at a friend's, Georgie was working, and my mother was on her way to a church retreat.
There was a God who had a son, and Jesus was his name. Oh, J-E-S-U-S. 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 Jesus was his name. Oh.
For my father, it was sweet southern syzygy. S-Y-Z-Y-G-Y, syzygy.
I love watching this show.
Hey, good. Sheldon's out here.
Is Missy?
Nope.
Good. I need to talk to you alone.
I don't like this show, honestly, because The Big Bang Theory is not really being produced anymore, and I like Sheldon. But it's not like this isn't my favorite, but I tolerate it because it's about Sheldon.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming to me.
I wanted to do this the right way.
Uh-huh. You know, Billy, it sounds like a big step. I'm not sure Missy's really ready for dating yet.
She went out with Marcus from school. They went to the movies.
Yeah, that is meaningful.
But they broke up, so now's my chance.
Does Missy know anything about this?
No.
Right. Let's build on that. You don't want to be the rebound guy.
What's that?
That's the guy after the guy she really liked and before the next guy she really liked.
What?
You and Missy are friends. You go to school together. That can make things complicated if it doesn't go well.
I didn't think about that.
If she turns you down, you have to see her all the time.
But if it goes right, I get to see her all the time.
I just think you ought to take a minute
Okay.
to figure out if it's really worth it.
Sierra and Summer Walker got Glorilla on their remix. Okay, I'm here for that.
You don't make it. It's game over.
You're not just a football coach. You're a coach of life.
You probably think of quantum physics as a white-knuckle rush of adrenaline, like the Peter Pan ride at Disneyland. But the reality can be a little less exciting, especially when you're stuck.
We'll get this.
Perhaps a set of fresh eyes could be helpful.
If you're going to suggest Dr. Sturgis, I should remind you we have a couple.
When I start talking about y'all and y'all kids, make sure you remember we joking. One of the girls who was playing, making jokes, be on my DM trying to suck me dry. Should I expose that as a joke? We can all laugh about this. I bet I end up laughing the hardest. What are you talking about?
Do I look ready?
Wait, I'm sorry, but somebody said they seen Yoshan Messy blank leaving the dice
Gonna have to break
game.
up a fight over a dryer sheet.
Somebody said I just seen the feds at Airy House talking to Yoshan. Yoshan snitching on an Asian doll and getting her arrested is the only good thing he's ever done. What?
Dinner's not gonna fix this
What
mess.
is
Yeah, I
happening?
was counting on margaritas to do the heavy lifting.
This is not what I signed up for. I need to get some help in here.
Well, so do it.
Great, I'm taking Georgie.
George, you know he's my best employee.
He's my grandson.
Well, so what? Sheldon's a smart one. Take him.
Do you want to go out with somebody who's happy and fun, or some cranky old woman who smells like mop?
No, take Georgie.
Thank you. Oh, look at myself fixed up.
I think you look beautiful just the way you are.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Trips left, man in motion. Here comes pass. See there?
Now I know where Sheldon gets his brains from.
Congratulations. You're the only person ever said it.
What's gonna happen next?
You gonna give me a beer?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
In here. Watching the game with Billy.
Do you have the number where Mom's staying?
Everything okay?
I need help navigating a situation with Dr. Linkletter.
You should ask your dad. He's really smart.
You're the first person who's ever said that.
Yeah, try me. I might surprise you.
Dr. Linkletter and I are stuck on a science problem. I know Dr. Sturgis could help, but I'm hesitant to suggest that because I know they have a professional rivalry.
Well, the way I see it,
Y'all are on team science, right?
I suppose.
People on the same team don't have to get along to work together.
Like you and Mom.
No. The quarterback and his receivers. He doesn't throw to the guy he likes best, he throws it to the one that's open.
So smart.
So I should ask Dr. Sturgis what he thinks about the dark matter being a Bose condensate.
Do you want team science to win?
Thank you. This has been helpful.
Sheldon is a jerk, bro. Even when he was young, he was a jerk. And I love this show. I do.
yourself a bit of an entrepreneur, don't you?
I think so.
And now that you're not in school anymore, I bet you want to take your career to the next level.
What kind of entrepreneur would I be if I didn't?
Well, this is your lucky day because I have quite the opportunity. How would you like to manage a business all on your own?
That'd be amazing.
Be your own boss. Call the
This
shop.
show cracks me up.
Hell yeah, what is it?
Managing a laundromat.
No way.
Oh, now come on, you're perfect for this.
I'm a salesman. There's nothing there to sell.
You got a bunch of bored people with their pockets full of quarters. You can't sell them something, then you're not the entrepreneur I thought you were.
That ain't gonna work on me.
And this is why you're management material.
Nice try.
The place is wall-to-wall girls.
Why didn't you leave with that?
How do I do it all? With a little help. And just
Girl, ain't nobody got time for you.
I choose Airborne. I like
Boy, they got Kelly Rowland on an Airborne commercial. Child.
support formula. Airborne. 2 more.
Hear that, Jimmy? It's the sound of your sandpaper skin shredding the sheets. You need Jergens Ultra Healing Lotion.
Much softer.
Now, folate could soften the snoring.
I snore.
And Double Butter Besties, Shea and Cocoa Butter Moisturizer, Jergens. My asthma felt anything but normal. It was time for a new normal with Nucala. Nucala is a once-monthly add-on treatment for severe eosinophilic asthma that can mean less oral steroids, not for sudden breathing problems. Allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for swelling of face, mouth, tongue, or trouble breathing. Infections that can cause shingles have occurred. Don't stop.
I guess I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do the ball. I'm gonna do the takeoff beat auction. That's from 6 to 9, and then the ball and grit start at 9. So I ain't gotta be there on time. So tomorrow I'm gonna be recording that. I'm gonna add that into like a little vlog situation of me getting together, and I need to go wash my makeup brushes. So I ain't gotta worry about none of that stuff tomorrow. So that's why I'm gonna end this vlog off here, washing my makeup brushes right quick. Not the vlog, the live. Let me know what y'all think about that topic. Do you think black men like our natural hair? Because I told you what I felt like. I honestly, I don't know. I feel like they've been institutionalized too. They've been Europeanized. And nothing wrong with it. Like, we're not saying the men are just jerks or get stupid or lost. We were just as lost as them. Honestly, we were just like, and still is, because we still have a texturism issue, or you know what I'm saying, like, you know, like for me, like people are like, oh, your hair, you got good hair. Like, what the heck does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Hair that grows out your head is good hair. There are certain things that I can do to my hair, and certain things other people have to do to their hair to make it manageable, but doesn't mean you have bad hair because it's thick. Actually, I prefer having thick hair over thin hair, because our thick hair can hold good hairstyles and stuff like braids and all this other stuff people want to do, like these tips and the tape ins and all that stuff. Like, you got some thin hair, baby, that's gonna wear on your scalp and your hair. So I'm just saying, like, you know, God know what he doing, okay? We just the ones that don't know what we doing, what we talking about. So I'm going to end this live here. Thank you guys for checking in with me. I hope everybody's doing great. I thank you for watching me watch TV, talk my talk. I love you. Make sure you check out my other videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Yeah. Shut me down. Very cool. I got a room full of slot machines I can't turn on and a room